dedicated to student success. So as you're going to hear today, there are so many resources that are going to be available to you.
Thanks, Michelle. Class of 2028. I love it. This is one of my favorite days of the year. I've been here to ASU this will be my 21st fall welcome, so that you can count back to how old I am. I'm only 12, so we're in good shape there. But no, today I'm going to talk a little bit about academics, a little bit about personal ways to take care of yourself, and then some professional ways as well. As a two-time alum of the W.P. Carey School of Business, first of all, I'm excited that you're here. Welcome. And this truly is the best business school in the world. I feel like they're louder for you, Michelle. So I want to talk first and foremost a little bit about our class of 2028. So as you look around the room, you see a lot of people in here. This is about a third of the number of students that are starting with us. We're going to do 2 more of these today. So with that, we have about a little over 3,500 students joining us, 3,200 of them living on campus, 337 living off campus, all the way down to this. You're probably wondering, why is CIS 105 up there? Why is WPC 101 up there? And why are you up there? Well, it does start with you. But as you came in and you went to orientation, you went through the orientation process, you probably saw that when you showed up, you were pre-enrolled in 13 credit hours. And that's what we call a cohort. So when you go to your first WPC 101 class, you're most likely going to see all 18 of those students in your CIS 105 class. And you'll probably see some more in your English class, in your math class. And we do that for a reason. And it's to help you build community. We understand this place is ginormous, but we make it feel much, much smaller. And I'm sure as our MCs, I was looking for the word, our MCs come up and talk a little bit about their experience, they probably felt the same way you did. They came here, it's a big place, I was a little nervous, and then all of a sudden after about 3 weeks you realize it's not as big as you think it is. Because I've made this group of friends and I've made these connections. We have over 100 plus students that are going to join us here shortly. So as you enter your fall semester, kind of a to-do list, things to think about as you're starting. First, I'll start with academics. Number 1 is to go to class. You have to go to class. I just want to encourage you, I can't encourage you enough to go to class. There's not going to be telling you to go to class anymore, so you have to make that conscious decision to go to class. And the reason I say you have to go to class is college moves faster than high school. You're only typically going to class 2 or 3 days a week, so if I miss a class, if it's a 2-day-a-week class, I just missed 2.5 days of school. So making sure that you're going to class, making sure that you're doing your homework. Make sure that you go to the tutoring center. If you know you're struggling, that you're going to struggle in math or English or econ or accounting, take advantage of all the tutoring services available to you. Personal, take care of yourself. This is going to be one of those times where you come to school, no one tells you to go to bed, no one tells you to eat, no one tells you to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you take that time to take care of yourself. Things are going to get busy, you're going to make friends, you're going to want to go do all of these things. But you can get burnt out very quickly if you don't take time to take care of yourself. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I know what you guys drink. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Okay, it's 112, it's going to be 113 degrees today. So if you're not from here, you don't think that you're hot, you don't think that you're thirsty until it's too late. Just watch the news every weekend that comes by and you'll see all these people getting rescued off the mountain. What I mean by that is respect the people you live with. Make sure you're taking care of your res community. All of those things are important. And then also be a great Sun Devil. Take pride in being a Sun Devil. If you ever get an email from me, you'll see right at the bottom it talks about how I'm a Sun Devil for life. As a 2-time Sun Devil, I will never root for any other school in any Carey. And you're probably thinking, what is this Carey Club? Well, Carey Club is a club designed just for first-year students. So in your 101 class, the first week, there's going to be a slide up there about how you can join this club. And this club is an opportunity for you to get involved from day 1. And it's important that you get involved outside of the classroom. Because at the end of the day, the things you do here are going to drive your resume, that's going to drive you to a career. Make sure you meet your professors. Your professors want you to come to office hours, want you to come to their office hours if you're struggling. So make sure you're doing that. And then as you get into your sophomore and junior year, plan for internships. Plan for all of those things. Those things are really, really important. It's not just coming to get an education. At the end of the day, we want to find that career. And you got what it takes, but we're here to help. We have over 180 employees, staff employees that are here to help you. That's outside of faculty, that's outside of other resources here at the university. Our staff here, this is at our graduation.
We're back. Okay, now we're going to share a little piece of advice from each of us. Freshman year is an undeniable challenge. It's your first time away from your home, your family, and for a lot of you, some of your friends. Yet, it can be one of the greatest years of your life. I use the phrase "can be" intentionally, as perhaps the most prominent lesson I learned is that you will have to constantly challenge yourself. Last year, I came to college sort of expecting to breeze through my first year. In high school, I was in 3 sports year-round, I was in 12 clubs, and I had a 4.9 GPA in only honors classes. Needless to say, I thought freshman year business classes were going to be a breeze, and I definitely didn't push myself. That being said, I didn't dedicate time to studying, and this time, to my surprise, nobody was there to push me harder. Previously, in track, or swim, or lacrosse, if I stopped challenging myself, my coaches would tell me to run faster. They'd tell me to swim harder, or they'd tell me to work like I actually meant it. If I didn't do my homework, and I'm sure this goes for all of us, our parents would tell us, you better do your homework. However, in college, to my surprise, you no longer have the coaches, the teachers, or even your parents to continually guide and encourage you. Instead, you, for the first time in your 18 years of life, have the ability to completely experience whichever path you choose. College truly is the opportunity for you to shape your own future. A lot of people will offer you similar advice. They'll tell you, take hard classes, dedicate time to studying, and find your resources. And while this is all great advice, in my opinion, you just need to remember to push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Now take another moment and look to your right or left or wherever you didn't look the first time. All WP Carey students start in these exact same seats. Congratulations, you're on day 1. You're at that starting line. In this very moment, and only in this moment, you guys all have that exact same potential to succeed. It's only up to you on how hard you want to push yourself. So, I want to welcome you guys to your day 1 and the greatest business school in America, WP Carey. 4-7, everybody.
Wow, thank you, Macy. So some of you may have been like Macy in high school and may have been super involved and very academic, or you may have been like me, who was not involved at all. I'm very fortunate enough to actually have a twin sister, and she did come to WP Carey with me, which was really amazing. I'm very lucky about that. But we are attached at the hip. So when we first stepped onto campus, I made it clear to her that we need to kind of branch out. Like, we need to do our own thing. We came from a very small school. We needed to, WP Carey is huge. We can find a different friend group. So I took it upon myself to get involved here on campus, and that's where I found actually what I call my second family. My sister knows that I love her to death, and I will always love her to death, but this WP Carey family is like no other. So it's so important that you all go out there and you build your own community. It's so important. No one's going to build it for you. You have to build your own community and your support system. And those will be the people you always fall back on. My sister, I always go to her for problems, but then there are other certain things. There are other reasons why I go to my WP Carey family. So the first thing that I actually got involved in here on campus was being a peer advisor, where I helped with the orientations for students such as yourself.
help. You'll need help academically, you'll need help emotionally, you'll need help financially, you'll need help personally. Raise your hand and we will find people to help you. And what we need by your success, we are here for you to find a way to enable your dreams, to enable your life, to move your life forward. And everyone that you meet and everything that we do is driven by that. Welcome to ASU. Have a great first year.
Do a chant or a cheer. So when they call WP Carey, you will all be cheering as loud as you can, making noise with your boomsticks, which we have given you, which you will all be opening up after you enter the stadium tonight.
WP Carey is the largest school, so I expect all of you to be the loudest. Let's practice our roll call right now. We can't do it with the thunder sticks, but when I say WP Carey, I want you guys to cheer as loudly as you can. I'm not one to make y'all do it again, so let's be as loud as we can the first time. Are we ready to say yes? WP Carey! Should we do it again? Was that good?
I think so. No, we need to do it again.
We should do it again? Okay. I guess I'll make y'all do it again. WP Carey! That was good. That was good.
Here studying finance with a minor in real estate. As Rashid just told you guys, I'm part of undergraduate student government, representing you guys as a senator. First year is a big year. Excited to have you guys.
Nice to meet you. I'm your student body president for the Tempe campus. I am a current senior studying business with an emphasis on public policy and public service, as well as double majoring in political science. I just want to welcome you all to the ASU community. I will say it has been one whirlwind going through these last 4 years as a Sun Devil, and I truthfully cannot wait to see what we do throughout this next year, especially during my administration and my presidency. But with that, again, oh my goodness, I want to welcome you all here, and I cannot wait to see you later tonight. I will be speaking to you all as your president again.
Dr. Mason. So I'll go over a few things that
Going to in just a few moments, so be sure to check the schedule and attend.
Those. And remember that the doors open at 7 p.m. with the programming and the event starting at 8. ASU policy says you can bring clear bags and unopened water bottles. Anything else is not allowed inside.
this way to your left. There will also be some snacks and drinks. Welcome to WP Carey, and we're so excited to see all your successes. Go Sun Devils!